In June 2010, current President Barack Hussein Obama met then Russian President Dmitry Medvedev at an important summit in Virginia. What was this summit, you ask? Well, the summit was coined the Cheeseburger Summit. These two world leaders sat down at Ray's Hellburgers in Arlington, Virginia in a relaxed manner and talked about pertinent issues between U.S. and Russia at the time. At the conclusion of their meal, they agreed on partnership in innovation. All seems well, right? No, not quite. So if we fast forward 2 years from there, again, President Barack Obama meets Vladimir Putin, the current Russian president, at the G20 summit in Mexico. This was the first time these individuals had met, and the meeting was a little bit more tense in nature as the two discussed missile defense and Syria. How come these two meetings were so disparate in nature? These issues are tantamount to U.S. and Russia relations as they exist today. And a great read and a credible source of information is Angela Stent's 2014 book, Limits of Partnership, U.S. and Russia Relations in the 21st Century. Professor Stent has great expertise and a breadth of knowledge in the government official atmosphere working under President Bill Clinton, George H.W. Bush, as well as she's a professor at Georgetown University. This book gives great insight to the relations between U.S. and Russia from the fall of the USSR until now. Key issues that remain relevant to this day are non-proliferation, the situation in Syria, Iran, democracy to some extent, ex-Soviet space, okay, ex-Soviet countries. So this is relevant to real-life situations that Americans and Russians face today. With the fall of the USSR in 1991, all subsequent presidents, Russian and U.S. alike, have worked together to forge relationship and close ties. President Bill Clinton and George H.W. Bush had pretty good ties with Boris Yeltsin. Even President Bill Clinton was quoted as saying during Yeltsin's 1996 campaign that I want this guy to win so bad it hurts. Okay, so that's pretty strong. And in addition, after the 9/11 attacks, Putin was one of the first world leaders to call George W. Bush and I guess offer him condolence and a more partnership for the future in terms of economic strategies. However, as I stated previously, there have been their roller coasters ups and down during the U.S. and Russia relations due to the difference in geography, diversity, culture, Cold War rhetoric, strategic realities, and U.S. and Russia have different worldviews. Indeed, this is the limits of partnership. Stent's book gives a great objective viewpoint from the American and Russian perspective alike. Her breadth of knowledge and the skills she utilizes in her writing establishes as a credible source of information. I recommend, if you're an international scholar, professor, student, casual reader, to go pick up her book, Limits of Partnership, U.S.-Russia Relations in the 21st Century. You won't regret it. Thank you.